How to draw an inscribed cycle in an equilateral triangle. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using a dimension of 10 centimeters. So now once you place your meter rule, you now draw 10 centimeters. So right now you label this part as your part A, and here is your B. I already made a video on how to construct an equilateral triangle. If you watched that video, but if not done that, I'll drop the link in the description of this video. So now once you draw a straight line of 10 centimeters, to construct an equilateral triangle, you will now open your pair of compass to this point. So now once you open your pair of compass to this point, you now cut an arc at the top. Using that same dimension, you stand at this point A, and you now cut another arc at the top. The next step is to join from this point. This is your point C. Where these two arcs intersect, you now join them straight to point B and to point A. So this is how to construct an equilateral triangle. So now for us to now inscribe a cycle into this triangle, what we need to do right is to open your pair of compass to your convenient radius. You start at this point and you now cut an arc. So now once you cut an arc, you stand at this point too, you cut another arc. So this is our first reference line. The next step is to draw a line from B, intersect this point to get our reference line. So now once you're done with that, you proceed to this point. Using that same radius, you cut at the top and below, and then you now stand at this point, you cut an arc, and then you cut another arc. So we're going to repeat the same process of drawing from this point to cut across, and then we'll have our origin of the cycle. So at this point is our origin. So right now you open your pair of compass to this point, and then you now draw a perfect cycle to cut across ABC. So this is how to draw an inscribed cycle in an equilateral triangle. If this is helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you.